everybody, and welcome to Geoguessr with the Strange Lands. We have Talkus.
Submissive nostril.
And I am Fixer. How are you doing today, Talkus?
I am a submissive nostril.
So why are you a submissive nostril? Will you tell the viewers why you're
Because
a submissive
8 hours
nostril?
ago I was a dominant nostril, but now I'm a submissive nostril, man. And soon, man, soon I'm gonna be a dominant nostril again. See, it's the yin and yang, you know, the cycle, the circle of life, the never-ending story, it's just, dominant, and then you go submissive. It's just the way of the world, man. It's deep, man. It's too deep, too deep.
The circle of life that goes through the nostrils.
Yep.
Well, we've got a custom challenge today. This one was made by Cyclo Freak. If you remember, Cyclo Freak made the really neat one that was bike paths, like throughout Europe. Remember that one?
Yep.
Well, he's got another challenge for us. However, this time, it is not bike paths, but it is themed to be very difficult, he said.
Yep.
So, I would like to get your wager. How many points do you think you're going to get this time?
Price is Right rules or what?
No, not Price is Right.
Okay, we'll give it 7,000. I'll give it 7,000.
Ooh, that was about what I was going to guess. I'll guess 7,001.
I hate you.
I'm feeling chipper today. I'm going to go with 9,000. That's going to be my guess. 9,000.
Yay! Hashtag Team Super Best Friends.
All right, well, this was made in geoguessr.com, so if you'd like to make a challenge like this of your own, go to geoguessr.com and give us the link. We'd like to play it. If you're going to play along, this is in the retro-style GeoGuessr, so make sure you set up a manual 2-minute timer per round, because that's what we're going to do. Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Well, this is difficult, isn't it? So on Wednesday's seed, I said I would look up how the town of Palisade got its name, and I know the town of Palisade is so named because the land around the town was thought to resemble a palisade. So now you know. Bruno's Fate is the name of the person. This why? I don't know. The Maldives. I don't think this is the Maldives, actually. There's no visible text. Obviously, we can't go anywhere. What is the ethnicity of that person? Looks brown-skinned, but I suppose people here would be brown-skinned. In this region, that is. So do we want to go with Hawaii? I mean, there are yachts and stuff. Also there's... This isn't Florida. I don't think this would be in the Caribbean. So yeah, so we're choosing between Hawaii and Maldives, and I think that this reminds me... I mean, Hawaii has mountains and jungles and stuff. So yeah, we'll go with Hawaii. Honolulu, baby, where'd you get those eyes and a complexion? I just idolized Honolulu, baby. Da, 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 da. You know that Hawaii is apparently like super democratic. I wonder why that is. You know, what is it about Hawaii that makes it so such a democratic stronghold? I don't know. I don't know things. Hawaii is such a weird state, man. It's just the odd one out. Oh well. Oh well. And call time, Fixer. Call time.
Time's up, make a guess. I failed so much. All right, well, we have palm trees, and it's obviously a warm climate, so it's going to be not too far from the equator. And my first guess was in the Bahamas. And I somehow convinced myself that it's probably the Mediterranean, so I guessed on a Greek isle and got a whopping 29 points. That will get me closer to my score of 9,000. How about you?
Well, I've already more than doubled my projected score. I guessed in Hawaii and got 1626 points.
And this, what's funny is that I would like to go to Bora Bora. It's been one of my favorite places, and it didn't even cross my mind,
Aww.
which is hilarious.
They're your southern buddies, aren't they? Aw, southern buddies.
Yes, indeed. Well, that was a failure. I did not expect the I don't want to call it a mountain, but that elevation was a lot larger than I expected.
I mean, I'm sure that islands have elevations because they're mostly like mountain tops, something. I don't know.
Well, that's why I went away from the Bahamas because I didn't think the Bahamas did. But I could be wrong. I've never been to the Bahamas. What the hell do I know? Anyway, round 2. Are you ready?
Yeah,
3, 2, 1, go.
that's interesting. I don't know much about Bora Bora, actually. Besides the fact that the name is silly. So we have Kampala. Kampala, isn't that the name of like a capital or something? Kampala. I feel like, yes, there we are. Okay. So, something tells me that our beloved Cycle Freak may not have intended us to start with this information, but, well, start we did, so. Kahuma Training School. Galo. Throat. I die. Talk a babble, man. It's lamentation and misery and suffering. I don't think. I mean, I don't know any of the landmarks of Kampala, but at least we know where we are, which is cool. Okay, so it's one tile up, another tile up. How? Actually, now I think about it, like looking at buses isn't going to help me. We're still in Kampala. Do we see? Yeah, this is still. Still looks like a pretty urban area, but it looks like it might be a bit out of the way a bit. So we'll maybe guess along here, just sort of out to the outskirts a bit, maybe. I don't know. There's not a lot of clues besides the road. I'm sorry, Cycle Freak. It's not my fault. Blame Geoguessr.
Time's up. Make a guess. Yeah, I failed. Well, my original guess was in Indonesia, but after looking around, I decided that wasn't it. I did see Kampala, and I couldn't remember where Kampala was. So I figured maybe this was going to be an island challenge. I guessed on Reunion Island near Africa, 1722. How'd you do?
I guessed in Kampala and got 4918 points.
Aren't you fancy?
Yeah.
Next one, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Guessed on the wrong side of Kampala, man. Sad times. Well, that's annoying. So, what is this? Wyoming, Alaska, Hawaii, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington. Now you may ask, what significance do these names have? I would say, I have absolutely no idea. So, liberate... Oh, maybe this name's like battleships that like fought in a war or something? That's like liberators... Okay, well... Guess we know we're in America. At least. Where are we? Crypt. What? What? What is this? I have no idea, man. So we're over here. Can we go in the place? I want to go in the place. I mean, imagine I would go and like, can we go inside? We can't go inside. Can we see anything inside? like a little cafe thing. Yeah, there's not much here, I'm afraid. Interesting. What is this word? I want to see what this word. Mardasson. It's a cool place wherever it is. I guess I'll guess in Arlington National Cemetery. If I can find it. Do I know where that is? I don't really know where that is, actually.
Time's up, make a guess.
Whatever. Arlington, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't know where that was. I had no idea. It was interesting though. I guessed in Virginia, 1168. How about you?
I guessed in Arlington Cemetery and 1195.
So have you ever heard of this place before, now that we know where it is?
No. Nope.
Memorial du Martissan. It's Bastogne.
That's cool.
Interesting. It was a neat little memorial. I've never heard of it before, though.
Well, pretty pretty.
Anyway.
Pretty.
Yep. Are you ready for the next round?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so where are we? Iceland, probably. Chile. I don't know. Okay. It's time to get our, Oh. This is the difficult one. Global points. Am I an idiot? What? I said on the first guess that I had got double my projected points, but I guessed 7,000 and not 700, and so 14. Okay, so hashtag cringe, I guess. Fixer didn't call me out on it. Did Fixer think I got? I don't even know, man. I don't know. It's not possible for me to get enough points. So I guess Fixer, you drove the ball, man. I rely on you to correct me when I do silly stuff. So where are we? The sun. Where is the sun? The sun is to the north, I think. Which means that we will be in the south, I guess. Which means that we'll be in Chile. Where else would we be? I don't know where else we'd be. I'm putting it in Chile because that's the best thing I have. So I putting it in like Alaska would be too obvious, wouldn't it? So everyone knows where Alaska is. Let's go along. There's nothing here. A car! Come to me, car. Come to me. Come to Toki. Yeah! Charge to the car! To the car? Oh. Turn around. Back
Time's up, make a guess. Oh, for the love of God. Thank you, son, for being very useless.
For the love of Neil.
Well, the sun was in the far extreme north. And this was not a photosphere. This was Google. So I figured it was going to be Antarctica or South America. I went with the extreme tip of Argentina. Actually, I'm in Chile. So yeah, 141 points, and we were actually in, where was this? Kalusuk Island. Fantastic. How about you?
It's snowing, Fixer. It's snowing. It's snowing. It's snowing.
It tends to do that in the northern hemisphere at this time of year.
It's happy. I also followed the sun, and I also put it in Chile, and I got 153 of the points.
I find it interesting because Greenland is not mapped a whole lot, right? I mean, you can get photospheres in Greenland, but basically it's on the west side. All those cities you see on the west side, and I didn't know that there was actually a place mapped on the right side, on the east side. So today we learned in Kalusuk Island.
Your
So we got
face
one
is
more.
across the island.
Yeah, and I need basically a perfect score in order to meet my wager. So you ready?
Yeah. Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Well, I can assure you, Fixer, that a perfect score will not be forthcoming. Pretty place, though. Sort of, maybe. Okay, so we have Dean Ball. That sounds like an American name, I think. Is that Ocean? That's Ocean, I think. Okay, so we're Ocean, Beach. This seems like a strange beach, but okay. Dean Ball. Would that be a British name? I don't know. I think this would be an American name. Sounds, yeah. I wish there was some way I could signal Fixer to, like, finish the round early, something. Where are we? I don't know, man. South Carolina, maybe? We'll put it there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Make guess? Oh. Oh, the Falkland Islands. The Sea Lion Island settlement. I didn't know there was a Sea Lion Island settlement. That's cool. Sea Lion Island. Oh. It's the name of the island is Sea Lion, and the Sea Lion settlement is a... I thought it was referring to a settlement of sea lions, which is why it was named like a park. But no, it was just named as a settlement on Sea Lion. Okay, cool. Yeah, the good old Falklands. I like the Falkland Island. I shouldn't have guessed this because there's no way you could know this, but like good old Malvinas, Falklands. Well,
Time's up. Make a guess.
Malvinas according to the Argentinians, but by far we heard today.
The Falkland Islands. We've been here before.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Falkland Islands.
You are indeed. So,
Yeah.
that was an interesting area. I wasn't sure whether to trust the sun or not, and I went against not. I figured it was a cold climate, although the bushes in the back don't feel very cold. But I still was convinced it was a colder climate, and I couldn't tell if it was north or south. I went by cold climate because the guy looked like he had a lot of clothing on, like thick clothing and a hat. And I went with at the very tip top of Alaska and got 71 points. How about you?
I want to go to the Falkland Islands someday, man. Seems like a cool little place.
What city in the Falklands would you go to?
Stanley. Because
which city is what is the capital? Do you know?
Stanley.
Oh, it is. Is that where the airport is? Is that where everybody comes in?
Yeah. It's the largest city. If you zoom in, and it's a very small city also because, yeah. But I've read all the Wikipedia articles relating to the Falkland Island. It's like all the war and stuff. It's rad, man. It's rad. I guessed in South Carolina, got 538 points.
Oh, nice. It was interesting. That landscape was interesting. I thought at first it was like rolling rocks on a desert, but when you look at it, they're not rolling at all. But it was almost like there was some kind of storm that would shoot past them. I don't know.
Yeah. It does, in hindsight, this does look like the sort of place that the Falkland Islands would be, because they're very, very bleak islands.
This is the Sea Lion Island. Why do you think it's called the Sea Lion Island?
Because there are sea lions on the island.
There is a Sea Lion Lodge.
Yep. And there's a sea lion settlement.
Do you think the sea lions go there to stay?
Probably. I mean, the corn goes to Corn Island to stay, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
A vacation to Corn Island.
Well, I got 71 points, and we both failed on that one. Let's see what our total scores are. I came well short of my guess with 31-31. Look at all these long lines. How How'd you do?
So that's interesting. I got 8430 points.
Why is that interesting?
Well, it's interesting. Actually, it's interesting because it isn't that interesting, actually.
It's somewhat between both of our guesstimates.
I was going to say that it was interesting because I won the way that we usually tally the points, but I lost in terms of our betting. Then I realized that I actually also won the betting, so it wasn't interesting. Yeah. Oops.
All right. Well, if you guys want to make one of these of your own, go to geoguessr.com and share the link and all that jazz. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone. So, Fixer, if you had to choose to be a dominant or a submissive nostril, which would you choose?
Well, dominant, of course.
Okay, thank you for telling me.